everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to those who are new here. So today is going to be a birthday card with a bit of a twist. I love Halloween, you guys know that, those of you who have been here a long time, but I don't hand out Halloween cards. It's like not a thing we really do here. So I decided to maybe adapt things this year and make birthday cards because I always need birthday cards, just to make them a bit of fun. So just because. So I have the Spellbinders Gnome Drive sentiments for the sentiments, and I have Spellbinders. This is a old club from, let's have a look. It's a 3D embossing folder, and it was the Mushroom Harvest from September 23. So it's quite a bit older than most of these things. Then I have the Gnome Drive. I used the Holiday. The Holiday Gnome Drive is the main car and gnome, and obviously it's a holiday theme, but then you have all these add-ons. So there's the spring one, and then I'm today using the Halloween. There's also a graduation, I'm using the Halloween one, and there's a love themed one as well. So those are the dies. I've already done some prep work. Let's get the cat hair off my desk. I've done prep work on all of these guys. The die cutting took a little bit of time. It's just nature of it. Die cutting does take time. So I've die cut everything. I've added them all together. This looks very blue, but it's actually a purple. And I've got a little ghost. I've got the car from the holiday, and then these are all the add-ons. Oh, and sorry, the gnome is also from the holiday, but the hat, the witch hat, and the little ghost with her witch hat, and the cat and pumpkin balloon, which you could, if you wanted to, cut that bit off and add it at the top of him and make him more like a pumpkin, not a balloon. So I've done all that die cutting and stuck them all together just to save a lot of time on video, and also if I'm going to do kind of like my live not lives, then we have to save time somewhere, right? So I'm going to leave those to one side for the meantime, and I've got a white card base here, so that ties into, there's some white in the images. So it measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it is a standard A2 size card. So it is 11 by 5 scored at 5 1/2, 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2. This is, I think, known in the industry as a top fold card, but you can of course use it landscape as well. So it's whatever you want to do. So I'm going to put that to one side for a second. Then I have a piece of, this is kind of like a peachy textured cardstock. I think it's actually from Tonic Studios, I believe. I've just got some tape ready to go there to save it time again, but it's not a colour I've used in any of the images, but it coordinates with. And the same goes for this little piece, which is 2 1/2 by 4. Sorry, this is 4. Let's start this again. 4 by 5 1/4. What did I say this was? This is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Cracky. Just a 1/4 inch smaller basically, and then this piece is 2 1/2 by 4, so it'll fit the width of this panel. And this is the one that I'd embossed. I actually was playing around with my Gemini the other day. I did a video on it, on how to use 3D embossing folders in there, and like the sandwiches you need. So this is why I had this spare, but I thought the mushrooms with, you know, the sort of autumny kind of thing, even though this is a birthday card, it kind of lent itself to these guys. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to stick this straight on here, and let's sort of start putting this card together, otherwise we will be here all day. So I'm going to leave a little gap near the bottom, about 1/4 of an inch-ish. Just so that there's just breaks up the colour. And then before I stick them on, I thought I'd actually put my sentiments on, because, yeah, just because. Right, so I have some VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I'm still trying to decide. The sentiment reads, have a magical day, happy birthday, but I don't know whether to put happy birthday and then have a magical day. I kind of feel like I want to do it the way I was thinking originally. Oops. So I'm going to do that. So near the top here is where I'm going to put this. Again, going on to textured cardstock, just don't like CPR the stamp, but just give it a little bit of extra thingy so that it stands out. And then my happy birthday, sorry that's noisy and I've got cat hair everywhere. We're then going to pop the happy birthday underneath. Again, somewhat straight. This is me we're talking about. That's not bad. I think also the stamps themselves are not, the words aren't completely straight, so that kind of helps. The words and the letters are a little bit wonky anyway, so it makes my life easier. So that's the basis of it. I mean, that's kind of cute like that, with just something simple on there. But I think what we're going to do now is stick the car and everything together, which is obviously why you're here. So. Right, I think we're there now. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. This is kind of a fun card to put together, and especially that it's a birthday card, not a Halloween card. Like I say, we don't give out Halloween stuff, yeah. Like it's just not a thing. It's becoming more popular, but it's not at the moment. So I thought make it into a cool kind of birthday card. This will be great for anybody who's got a birthday very close to or near or on Halloween. This would be a nice card, and in fact I've just thought of someone I can do that for. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, bye for now.